Most people think Acton is just that small town with the leather store. The reality is much more intense. Small town charm is a massive asset, but the trade-offs? They'll cost you if you aren't prepared. Here is the no BS guide to what it actually looks like to live here. Acton sits in Halton Hills, west of Georgetown and north of Milton. It is close to Highway 401 and Highway 25. People see the sign that says it is worth the drive, and they wonder what daily life feels like after the move. This is not a sales pitch. It is a clear list of what feels great, what feels hard, and what surprises new buyers. I will cover the vibe, commute, shopping, schools, internet, taxes, growth, and the little things locals know right away. You will see Ferry Lake, the downtown strip, parks, and a few local roads. If you are picking between Acton, Georgetown, Milton, or Guelph, this will help you match the town to your life. First, the vibe. Acton is a true small town. Many streets feel calm and people still nod hello. You can walk past brick buildings, older houses, and small shops. It can feel like stepping back to a slower pace, in a good way. This lake is right in town, with paths and green space. It is a local anchor. Families picnic, kids feed ducks, and walkers do loops. In warm months, it is one of the best spots to reset after work. Downtown Acton is small but charming. Think a few blocks, older storefronts, and that classic Main Street look. It is not packed with chains. It is more local spots, and you start to recognize faces fast, especially if you walk often. Now, the part that surprises people. Acton is quiet. After dinner time, the town settles down. Late night food choices are limited, and the nightlife scene is not like Toronto, Mississauga, or even Milton. That quiet can feel peaceful or dull. If you are used to fast delivery, constant events, and lots of options every night, Acton may feel like a big change. You plan your evenings more. You drive for some fun. Many locals like that, but it is a real lifestyle shift. Next, the commute. This is where the slogan, "Worth the drive," gets tested. The truth is simple. If you work in downtown Toronto every day, you need a realistic plan, not hope. Time, cost, and schedule matter a lot. Acton has a Joe station on the Kitchener line. That is a big plus. Service levels can change over time, so always confirm the current schedule. In general, expect a longer ride to Union than the lakeshore lines, and fewer options midday. Parking and timing can be a daily factor. If you miss your train, the next one might not be right away depending on the time of day. Many commuters build their whole morning around that departure time. If you drive, you are linking into Highway 25 and then Highway 401. Travel time swings with traffic, weather, and collisions. Some days it flows, some days it crawls. Plan for the bad days, not the perfect day. For people working in Mississauga, the drive can feel more manageable, but it still depends on where. Near the airport and major business parks, you are often heading toward busy highways. Morning rush can stack up fast around key interchanges. Local construction can also change the feel of a commute. Projects on main roads can slow you down and shift traffic into side streets. Construction timelines change. So check Halton Hills updates before you buy, especially if you will drive daily. Now, amenities and shopping. Acton covers the basics. You have grocery options, pharmacies, and small local restaurants. You can live day to day without leaving town. But if you love big box shopping or large malls, you will travel more. You can grab your regular groceries, coffee, and simple takeout. The pace is relaxed. Lines are often shorter than in bigger cities. It feels easy as long as you accept fewer choices. For Costco-style bulk runs, major clothing, or a wide mall selection, many residents drive to Milton, Georgetown, or beyond. That means planning. It is not always a quick pop-out. A small errand can turn into a longer trip. If you cook a lot, the planning part really shows up. One missing ingredient can mean a drive. Some people love the routine of one big weekly shop. Others miss the quick convenience of a dense city where everything is close. Health and daily services are important too. Acton has clinics and basic care. But for some specialists, bigger hospitals, or certain services, you may head into Georgetown, Milton, or Brampton. That is normal for many small towns in the GTA edge. Let's talk homes and price feel, without promising exact numbers. In general, Acton often offers more space for the money than many parts of Toronto or Mississauga. That is why buyers look here. Yards, driveways, and detached homes feel reachable. You will see a mix of older homes, townhomes, and newer builds. Some streets have big lots and mature trees. Some areas feel more modern. Your choice affects maintenance, renovation needs, and long-term value. Older homes can have charm, but also older systems. Think windows, insulation, wiring, plumbing, and roofs. Always do strong due diligence. A low price can hide big future costs. A good inspection is not optional if you want peace of mind. Newer homes can feel move-in ready, but you may get smaller lots, closer neighbors, and builder-grade finishes. It is all trade-offs. The best choice is the one that fits your daily life, your budget comfort, and your time for upkeep. Now schools and family life. Acton is popular with families for a reason. Schools are part of the Halton District School Board, which is often well regarded. Every child is different, so visit schools, but many families report a strong community feel. In a smaller town, kids often grow up with the same group from early grades through high school. That can build deep friendships. It can also feel small if your child wants a bigger social scene. Know your kid. Acton District High School is the local high school. For programs, sports, and clubs, options can be solid, but the scale is smaller than a large city school. Many families like that. Some prefer a wider menu of programs in bigger centers. Safety is a big reason families move here. No place is perfect, but Halton region often reports lower crime rates than many other areas in the GTA. You still lock doors and use common sense, but the day-to-day feel is generally calm. You will see kids biking, people walking dogs, and neighbors chatting. That is part of the small town charm people mean. It feels like the kind of place where you know who lives on your street, and you notice when something looks off. Now the tech factor. If you work from home, internet is not a bonus, it is your lifeline. Acton has improved a lot, but service depends on the exact address. Do not assume the whole town has the same speeds or the same providers. In many parts of Acton, you can get fast cable or fiber internet. Major providers like Bell and Cogeco serve parts of town, and third-party options may also be available depending on the line. Always confirm the address with the provider directly. If you are buying on the edge of town or on a rural road, it can be different. Rural internet can be slower or rely on fixed wireless or satellite. That can hurt video calls and uploads. Confirm before you remove conditions. A smart step is to test self-service too. Remote work often needs a backup plan like hotspot. In some rural pockets, you might see weaker signal. It is not a deal breaker for everyone, but it matters if your job needs stable calls all day. Now the hidden downsides. Locals talk about the Acton smell. It is not every day, but on certain days, depending on wind and nearby industry and farmland, you might notice strong odors. Some people get used to it. Newcomers can be shocked at first. Farming is part of the area. That brings fresh food stands and open land, but also manure seasons and dusty days. If you want countryside vibes, this is part of the real package, not just the postcard. Property taxes are another factor. In Halton region, taxes can feel higher than some nearby counties. You often get strong services in return, but the monthly budget impact is real. When you plan your purchase, include taxes, utilities, and commuting costs. Growth is also coming. Halton Hills has long-term plans that allow for population growth over the next decades. That means today's quiet field can become future housing. If you buy for privacy, check what land is designated for development nearby. Development can be good for value and services, but it can change traffic, school crowding, and the feel of a street. Many buyers forget to look at planning maps. A quick check can prevent regret. Winter driving is another hidden reality. Acton is not far from the city, but storms feel different on rural roads and open stretches. Snow drift and low visibility can make the commute harder. If you commute daily, invest in proper tires and extra time. Another small town truth is limited late hours. Some stores close earlier. Some restaurants have shorter schedules. If your life runs late, you will notice it. Many residents adapt and end up enjoying calmer evenings, but it is a change from city life. Let's add one more practical point. If you love walkable errands, Acton can be walkable in the core, but many homes are a drive from groceries and services. Sidewalks and trails exist, but it is still a car-friendly town overall. For walkers and cyclists, there are scenic paths, but for commuting by bike to a job in another city, it is not realistic for most people. Think of Acton as a drive-first town with pockets of walkability. Now, who does Acton fit best? It fits buyers who want more home for the money and who enjoy calm weekends, parks, and trails. It fits families who want community and a slower pace. It fits remote workers who can commute only sometimes. It also fits people who do not mind planning. You can build a good routine here. Grocery day, sports practice, weekend trail walk, and maybe a drive to Milton for a bigger shop. If you like that rhythm, Acton can feel like home fast. Who does it not fit? It does not fit people who need daily downtown Toronto life without long travel. It does not fit people who want nightlife, constant events, and endless food choices within steps. It does not fit people who hate driving for basics. This is the trade. Space and calm in exchange for distance and fewer options. The best moves happen when you accept the trade with open eyes, instead of hoping the town will feel like the city. If you are comparing Acton to Georgetown, think of Georgetown as bigger and a bit busier with more services. Acton is smaller and quieter. If you compare to Milton, Milton has more big box shopping and growth, but can feel more crowded and fast moving. If you compare to Guelph, Guelph has a larger city feel, more restaurants, and a university vibe, but it is farther for some commutes and has its own price patterns. Your best choice depends on your job location, your kids, and your daily habits. Here is a simple way Tony explains it to clients. Pick your non-negotiables. If you must have a big yard and calm streets, Acton rises. If you must have quick transit and endless options, stay closer to the city. It is about fit, not hype. Many Acton buyers want outdoor space. They want a barbecue, a garden, maybe a dog run, and room for kids. That is hard to find in Toronto at a similar budget. Acton can deliver that lifestyle for many people. Let's talk about buying smart in Acton. First, check the commute at the time you would travel. Second, confirm internet at the exact address. Third, review future development nearby. Fourth, budget for taxes and utilities. Fifth, get a solid home inspection. Also, understand septic and well systems if you go rural. Some properties outside town limits use them. They can be great, but they need care and testing. If you are new to rural systems, get expert advice so you do not inherit a problem. Acreage living can look like a dream, but you trade convenience. Snow clearing, long driveways, and longer distances add time and cost. It can still be worth it if you love privacy and land. On the resale side, Acton can hold strong appeal because it is in Halton Hills and within reach of the GTA. Demand changes with interest rates and jobs, but the core story stays. People want space, safety, and community, and Acton checks those boxes. If you are moving from a condo, the biggest adjustment is maintenance. A yard needs work, a driveway needs shoveling, a house has more systems. Some people love that pride of ownership. Some people miss calling a concierge when something breaks. This is real life. Budget time or budget money for help? A small town home can be affordable to buy, but you still need a plan for ongoing care. The goal is to enjoy the space, not feel trapped by chores. Community events matter too. Acton has local fairs, sports leagues, and seasonal gatherings that help you meet people. In smaller towns, joining one activity can build your whole network. If you want to feel at home, show up and you will start to belong. Now, a quick fact check moment. Transit schedules, internet speeds, and construction plans change often. Anything you hear online can be outdated fast. Before you commit, verify Go service, verify provider coverage, and read current town and region project updates. Acton is not just a stop on the way to somewhere else. It is a lifestyle choice. If you can handle the quiet and the drive, you may gain space, community, and a calmer pace. If you need city energy, Acton may feel too slow. If you want Tony's help, Tony is deep in the Halton Hills market every day. He can run a price check on your target streets, explain tax estimates, and flag future development areas. Inat is here to share the guide, and Tony is here for the details. Thanks for watching this Acton tour and reality check. Like and subscribe for more honest neighborhood videos around the GTA. New episodes cover places like Milton, Georgetown, Oakville, and Burlington, with real pros and cons so you can move with confidence. Acton can be beautiful, calm, and friendly. It can also be quiet, car-dependent, and sometimes smelly. Both are true. If that mix matches your life, it really can be worth the drive, and it can feel like home.